morning, everyone. Getting ready to season up some pork ribs so we can put them out on the grill and smoke them today. It's gonna be yummy. We buy our ribs at Sam's, and they have really good ribs. And we made a little trip to Sam's yesterday. Picked up some ribs and some smoked sausage and a few other things. Doesn't take much nowadays to get to $150, let me tell you. But we love Sam's. And let me wash my hands real quick, get that stuff off of them. Okay, I like to put some Montreal on our steak seasoning. It's really good stuff. And then a little bit of this Bucky's Cajun seasoning, which is good for just a little bit of a kick. Not too much though, because I'm not a big hot food eater, but Frankie sure does like hot stuff. This other one out. Lay that on top of there. Wash my hands. I got the ribs all seasoned up and ready to go out. Frankie's out starting the grill. We've got a Rectech smoker grill and we love it. It's wonderful. So we're gonna put these on there and we'll cook them for 2 or 3 hours uncovered, and then for the last hour or so we'll cover them with tinfoil and keep some of the juices in. And I like my ribs where the meat just falls off the bone. It's gonna be a beautiful day. It got chilly last night. It was, I believe it got in the upper 40s, low 50s, and it's still chilly out there now, but the sun's coming out and it's going to be a beautiful day. So we're going to get out and do a little more work in the garden, and we're figuring out, we're going to build a greenhouse. I think we're going to do a 10 by 30 cattle panel greenhouse. And we've watched a lot of YouTube shows that have some nice ones, and so hopefully we can take all the ideas we've got and put them together and have a nice greenhouse. Frankie's got about 4 or 5 windows out behind his shop that we can pull out. I don't know that we'll put that many windows in it, but we'll at least use a couple of them for ventilation. And it's gonna be right over by a water spigot. Frankie's a plumber, so he's gonna run a water line underneath from the spigot into the greenhouse. So we'll actually have water inside the greenhouse, which will be really nice. So I'm looking forward to that. And hopefully we'll get that started before it gets too hot, because it gets really hot here in Texas. We've been watching gardening videos all morning, and we've learned so much. We found this one guy, my brother told us to check him out. Sun, S-U-N, Gardener. And oh my gosh, he's an amazing gardener. And he gardens in like just containers, little containers. He'll take like a plastic sack, tie it, plant stuff in it, and it grows beautifully. And he's got quite an invention that he does for watering, a drip system where he just uses water bottles or soda bottles, and he turns them upside down. But you might want to check his channel out if you're into gardening, because it's very impressive. And there's an Australian guy too, and I can't think of his name right off the top of my head. And we watch him a lot as well. But we've just gotten so many awesome ideas off of YouTube. I love watching the videos. And this morning we watched a really cool video of Stacy from Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, where she does her laundry. And I think it's Layman's is the name of the store. She bought this wringer washer machine that is off grid, totally off grid. You do it by hand. And it was pretty cool too. And then she hangs her clothes on the line. And you know, I love old school stuff like that. We've lost so much of that awesome stuff that we used to do when we were growing up as kids. And everything's easy now because so many people work, you know, they leave early in the morning and then they don't get home till late, and they're exhausted and they're too tired to do anything, you know. But for these people that live off grid and they don't have to work and they're home a lot, it's awesome to be able to, you know, do stuff like that. And especially when you think about her washer, she goes like this with it, and that's wonderful exercise, you know. It's a great way to work out without having to go to the gym. And hanging your clothes, there's nothing better than the smell of clothes hanging on the clothesline, especially when it's windy, because they're a lot softer. There's so much content out there that's really wonderful. And I told Frankie the other night, I said, I just love watching these videos. I feel like I'm back in school again. I'm learning so much, and I just think that at our age, it's good to keep your mind occupied and continue to absorb and learn, because, you know, so many people start losing their memory or forget about things, you know, or can't put a sentence together. And that's such a sad thing. We watched both Frankie's parents go through dementia. And I have to tell you, it's really hard watching somebody when their mind starts deteriorating, because it's just a sad thing, you know. But I try to look at everything from the good and the bad, and, you know, maybe that's God protecting them from what's to come. Because my mother-in-law, when she died, she was kind of in her own little world, and she was happy all the time, you know. But it was hard for Frankie, because he'd go to visit her at the nursing home, and she'd tell him about her son Frank, you know, and that's kind of sad. But anyways, hold close the people you love that are dear to you, and don't take anything for granted, because none of us know what tomorrow holds. And I try to count my blessings every day, and I thank God for everything He does for me. And you know, Frankie and I have a wonderful life. We're very happy. We got a beautiful place, I feel. You know, it's nothing fancy, but to me it's beautiful. And it's, you know, our dream house. And it's kind of our little slice of heaven. But anyways, I hope y'all are having a great day, and I'll check back in with you later today and show you how the ribs are doing. And well, here's the finished product, y'all. And let's see here. He just took, there was 2 racks, and that's the other rack. And this is what's left of that one. But anyways, looks delicious, and we cannot wait to dig in. Y'all have a great evening. Bye.